last year branched out to investigate city movements in Canada and beyond, in the United States and different parts of the world. And just really want to get a sense, particularly in this time of rapid change, where is the body of Christ working together most effectively? One Way Ministries was really well known nationally among leaders as sort of one of the largest, most comprehensive efforts in a city to resource the broader church in the broadest sense of the world, its leaders, to begin to think for the betterment of the city, to not only grow together with higher degrees of trust, but how do we then take that trust and turn it into action. I was amazed at the level of engagement, right? Just immediately, you could see that there was a living, growing community of leaders here, and that trust had been built, and they were sort of leaning in terms of the vision, or had at least received the vision here, and had deep respect for what the team here was doing, what and Mark and Richard were forming. As I look to what's happening here at One Way, and I look at what's abroad, there's something unique that's being pioneered here. There's a history, a longevity, a relational attunement, maybe a bit of it's the size of the city, the culture of the city. There's something unique here. I would love to see more fuel poured on this fire. I would love to see more of everything, because of the way it could potentially spark imagination or spark new imagination in other cities in Canada and beyond. And so because of what's growing here, it's almost like one of those best kept secrets. I'm excited about One Way Ministry and this vision of working together. What I love about what's happening with One Way is it's both qualitative and quantitative. They're looking to deepen leaders' lives, strengthen their marriages, strengthen their relational bonds, but then mobilize them to missions. This concept of let's get stronger together, work together, and then have a bigger impact together as we serve. And so that's what excites me. There's new opportunities today because I think social media and communications has helped us come up out of our silos and kind of like, hey, we're not that different. Maybe we can work together. Maybe some of the history in the past where we'd be like really tight on like, I've got to defend my theology here because you might influence me in the negative way. We've gotten over that a bit. And we realized, do you know what? Jesus is Lord of all. We can trust Jesus to steward our own growth together. Let's drop some of our barriers. Let's let some of those things go. And let's get to the business of nurturing each other, growing together, modeling a oneness that then can translate into what Jesus' prayer was, the world knowing. And so I'm excited that in a lot of ways, Jesus' prayer is being realized in Ottawa. And I'd love to see that multiplied in cities around Canada.